Yo, what is up guys, SurgicalGoblin here and welcome to this new episode. In today's video, I'll have a special challenge for you guys. As you guys can see, I've lockbait ready, but that's not what I'm going to use the entire episode. I will start off the episode using lockbait, but I'll actually play in a grand challenge, probably 3 to 4 matches, and then the opponent, for example, right now I will hop into a match. I will play lockbait as I said, but then my opponent is for example using a 3 Musketeers deck. I will copy that 3 Musketeer deck, and then the next match after that I will use his deck. So basically like copy my opponent's decks. So there will be a fun challenge in my opinion. Hopefully you guys are excited for it. But I would say let's just begin with the first match, guys. So as you guys saw, I am 1-1 in the grand challenge right now, and I didn't have time to get any further into the challenge because right now I'm in Spain. As you guys can see, like I have different surroundings, a different setup. So I actually go to Barcelona, like right now I'm in Malaga. Tomorrow I actually fly to Barcelona. I think I'll upload this video on Saturday. If not, like if I upload it on Sunday, it will be today. But then today I actually play. So it looks like he goes with his Goblin barrel. I'll actually try to... Oh wow, that was a really bad tornado because of course the princess shoots. But we did like keep the princess alive. So he goes with his minions and let's see what we can do. Let's go with the Goblin barrel into the left lane. So he has Goblin barrel minions. Interesting deck, but we do need to use it like after this. Looks like he also has an Electro Wizard. He didn't time that well, like he could have hit all the goblins. It is really hard, but he didn't manage to get it. So let's go into a knight for the. Let's go with a knight into his Electro Wizard. Let's go with a Goblin Gang behind it, and let's keep the pressure with the lockbait. I personally really like to be aggressive. So he has a really strange deck. He has Baby Dragon, Electro Wizard, Minions, and Goblin Gang and Goblin Barrel so far. So a really strange deck. We definitely need to keep the lock for his barrel. So there's his barrel. Let's go with a lock. Let's go with an Ice Spirit for his Baby Dragon. And let's see what we can do right now, guys. Looks like we didn't take any damage there. That was really nice. Let's go with a Knight. Let's go with a Goblin Gang. Let's see if he has any spells. He didn't show it yet. He also has an Executioner. And wow, guys, we need to use this deck after this. So let's go with a Goblin Barrel. He does go with his minions as well. And the Executioner will be able to kill most of the goblins. But we are able to deal a lot of damage. So it's definitely worth it. So let's see what he will do right now. He has... as I said, such a crazy deck. Baby Dragon, Electro Wizard, Executioner, Goblin Gang, Minions, and Barrel. I wonder if he has any spells. He didn't show any spells yet. So let's go with the Princess into the right side lane. Let's go with it when we are at 10 elixir, of course. And let's drop it right now. So let's see what he will do right now. Let's go with Ice Spirit at the bridge. I think I could have rocketed there, but I just want to play it safe. Like, he didn't show his last cards yet. I don't know if he has, for example, also 3 Musketeers or whatever. You never know. Like, this deck is crazy. Let's see what he will do right now. Let's go with a lock to protect the princess. Maybe it's too late. It looks like we are able to protect the princess. That was nice. And even if he chose a barrel, we can tornado it. Or we can go with a Goblin Gang for it. So it's not a problem to use it. Looks like he has a Zap as a spell. So that's actually good for us, but also bad for us. Because this deck is really bad in my opinion, like his deck. So let's go with the Goblin Gang, let's go with the Ice Spirit, Knight to tank, let's go with a look in the Electro Wizard, like on the Electro Wizard. Let's go with the Princess up high, let's go with the Goblin Barrel into the right side. Let's see what he will drop right now. Looks like he went with the Executioner into the left lane, but the Prince actually like hitting and the Executioner and the tower. So that will get some good amount of chip damage and might actually beat tower. Looks like it doesn't, like it died to the minions while playing his part. So let's see what he will do right now. Let's go with a Knight. Let's, I think, just cycle locks on the left side. We just need 2 locks and then we'll finish it off. Let's go with a Princess. Let's go with a Barrel. Let's have the Goblin Gang ready for his Barrel. Looks like he actually went with an Electro Wizard. And if you drop the Tornado like this, you can actually activate the King Tower, just for you guys who like don't know that. So let's go with a Knight for his Baby Dragon. Let's see if he drops something, but I think it's over. Just 10 seconds left and we are actually able to take down his left side tower maybe. Let's go with a Goblin Barrel. Let's throw a lock for his Barrel. He also went with an Electro Wizard, but it doesn't do anything. The time already ran over, so let's give him a good game. Let's give him the well played, and let's give him the thumbs up. So that does mean that we have to copy his deck, and I will be back at you guys when we copied his deck. Okay guys, as you guys can see, I have the deck ready and it's a crazy deck. His last card was apparently the P.E.K.K.A. as you guys can see. So we have a P.E.K.K.A. kind of a bait deck. We have the Goblin Gang, Minions, Barrel. We don't have any big spells, but we do have the Executioner and Baby Dragon for splash damage. Let's say he has like a minion order or whatever. I do think this deck can struggle against collected decks like 3 Musketeers, but hopefully we won't face like too good of a player and we actually manage to win with this deck because as I said, it's a crazy deck. So let's actually hop into the second match, guys, and let's see what kind of matchup we get because as you guys know, like the rules are, we actually have to use like our opponent's deck as well. So hopefully our opponent's actually using a good deck, but we still managed to win this. So let's see. Let's give him the thumbs up and let's give him the good luck. So we do start off with Electro Wizard, P.E.K.K.A, Goblin Gang, Executioner, and next card is the Zap. So let's see if he drops something. He says good luck and he doesn't really drop anything, and this deck is really expensive, so I can't really drop an Executioner in the back. Let's say he goes with, I don't know, like Giant Minions or something into the other lane. So it looks like he still doesn't drop anything, and I think I can actually cycle with a Goblin Gang in the back. If he does, like he actually goes with Giant, so I can go with a P.E.K.K.A. So let's see what he drops. Looks like he doesn't drop anything, so he just went with the P.E.K.K.A. or with a Giant, and we still have the P.E.K.K.A. on the field, of course. So let's see if he has something to support it. I'm thinking about going with minions. Let's actually go with minions behind it. He goes with his Musketeer, he goes with his Ice Spirit. Actually also with a Mega Minion, but the Mega Minion will probably die to the minions, and he actually used his Zap. And look at the P.E.K.K.A, guys, it didn't go for the Musketeer, but straight for the tower. That's one hit, maybe a second, there goes second hit. And maybe if I Zap there, I would have gotten a third hit. I'm not sure about that. So let's actually go with a Baby Dragon in the back. And let's see what he will do right now. Let's see if the Musketeer will lock on the Baby Dragon or on the tower. Looks like unfortunately it will lock on the tower, so we'll get a few hits. But let's see if he has any spells like a lock or maybe a Zap. If he has a Zap, the Baby Dragon will actually be tanking. So it looks like he actually does have a Zap. And look at the amount of damage, guys. The Baby Dragon is tanking. The Goblins are taking down the tower. And I think there will be tower. There you go. The tower goes down. Let's go with the Electro Wizard into his Dark Prince, I'm sorry, and he still has a Mega Minion there, so Electro Wizard will get a lot of value over here. And he does have the Zap, but he just used it, and I'm thinking about going really aggressive because he spent quite a lot of Elixir. He doesn't have Dark Prince in cycle, so I'll actually go with a P.E.K.K.A in the middle. I'll go with a Goblin Gang as well. And let's see if he has something to stop this right now. Looks like he goes with a Giant to kite it. Well played on his part, but the Electro is actually stunning it, so this way the P.E.K.K.A can still hit it. So let's see if he drops something right now. The Dark Prince is actually not going for the print or for the P.E.K.K.A. I mean, I'm sorry. So we can go with minions for his Dark Prince. I'll actually throw a barrel to tank to go for the King Tower while the P.E.K.K.A is tanking. Minions are still on the left side, and let's see if he has something for the P.E.K.K.A. I don't think he has Giant. I don't think he has Dark Prince. P.E.K.K.A is actually locked on. Let's try to Zap as well, and maybe we can get another hit. There you go, another hit. 154 HP left. And let's see if he drops something. So we can go with the Electro Wizard into this lane. Let's actually go with the P.E.K.K.A. We cycled the P.E.K.K.A. And while this deck might be like not as bad as I thought it would be. So let's go with the Goblin Gang. Let's actually throw a barrel again. And we can just cycle Zaps like if he actually defends it. Let's go with a Zap right now. It looks like he does defend it. And the Spirit Goblin or the Step Goblin will actually finish off. The one Goblin with the 1 HP was able to take the win. So we actually, I think he has Giant Double Prince. I'm not sure. He didn't show his normal Prince yet. But I'll be back at you guys when I copied his deck. So as you guys can see, he was playing Giant Double Prince. He actually didn't use the Prince in the entire match. As you guys can see, Wi-Fi symbol. Hopefully it doesn't affect the gameplay or anything. Looks like it's gone already, so that's nice. So this is the Giant Double Prince deck. Usually people use Electro Wizard instead of the Musketeer. Maybe he didn't have it. Maybe he prefers the Musketeer. But I think this deck is actually really solid. So I definitely think we can do well with it. Unless we face like a really hard counter with P.E.K.K.A, like Executioner Tornado or whatever. But even for P.E.K.K.A, this deck is so strong just because the double princes are insane right now. Hopefully the balance changes are coming soon. Like I can't wait for the new update. Also new content coming, of course. I can't wait to make new content on like a new meta, like new challenges, maybe new cards, who knows. So let's go with the Ice Spirit at the bridge. Let's see if he drops something. He gave us the thumbs up. Let's give him the thumbs up and let's give him the good luck. So let's see what he has. He has Spirit Goblins that could be anything basically. Like Spirit Goblins are super strong right now, but looks like he has Giant. So I think he actually also has Giant Double Prince, but he has the spam variation with I believe Goblin Gang, Spirit Goblins, and the Bat. So it's actually a really strong variation just because, and the Double Prince are super strong. Wow, terrible Giant on my part. I'm really sorry for that. Let's go with Dark Prince to try to protect the Musketeer, and let's see if he drops something. Let's go with a Mega Man as well. He does have the bats over there, so I think I'll try to zap, but maybe it's not needed because the Musketeer is there. Let's actually zap his Goblin Gang, and maybe the Giant will be able to... Wow, I again missed like the Goblin Gang. I'm playing terrible. I'm really sorry for that, guys. But let's see if we're still able to win this match, even though I'm already making a ton of mistakes, like misclicking the Musketeer, misclicking the zap. So let's go with the Prince, let's go with the Ice Spirit. Hopefully he doesn't drop bets or anything, because we don't really have anything, like we don't have a spell, we don't have zap in rotation right now. So let's actually see what he will do right now. Looks like he goes with a Prince, and let's see if we can... looks like our Prince will die. So I guess I have to drop the Dark Prince right here. I could have went maybe with a Giant to tank, but I think Dark Prince was the best option. He does go with a Zap as well, and that will actually break the... or actually will kill the Dark Prince and allow the Prince to get 3 hits on my tower. So wow, that's terrible for us, guys. Bring down our lesser tower to 881 HP. So let's try to focus right now, guys. Let's try to make a comeback. Maybe we can like somehow make a really strong push. Looks like he goes with his Goblin Gang. Let's go with a Giant in the back. Let's see what he will drop right now. Hopefully he doesn't drop a Giant in the bridge, because that will be really annoying. But it looks like the Goblin Gang will be able to get some chip damage. Let's actually go with a Musketeer right here. Let's have the Prince ready, because the Prince is like insane right now, guys, DPS wise. But he has so many distraction units. Let's have the Zap ready for his bats over here. So let's actually see, let's go with a Mega Man, let's have the Zap ready for his bats, let's see if he will drop them. Looks like he actually went with Spirit Goblins, let's go with a Dark Prince, and let's see if he drops something, maybe like bats right now. Looks like he doesn't, looks like he actually opts to go with his Dark Prince, so while playing his part, he's playing this really well. Let's actually Zap right now. I think this is a bad Zap, but the Mega Man does stay alive. Let's go with a Giant in the back again. Mega Man actually gets 2 hits, let's go with a Musketeer to the side, because I don't want him to take the tower, of course, because just 34 seconds left, and he's really aggressive right now, because he's poisoning our tower, so he will try to spell cycle us. So let's see what we can do. Let's go with the Ice Spirit to tank for his Prince, try to freeze it. Looks like he actually didn't, like he actually tanked it for, with his Spirit Goblin swap plate. On his part, let's go with a Mega Minion. Let's go with a Musketeer as soon as we have enough. Let's have the Zap ready. Looks like he actually went with his Giant swap plate. On his part, let's go with a Zap for his bets. And let's see if we can bring this back, guys. Prince is still alive. Musketeer is still alive. Mega Man is still alive. He goes with a Goblin Gang. Let's go with another Prince. Looks like he went with Spirit Goblins. They will die to the Musketeer. They will die to the Mega Man. Musketeer is locked on. Mega Man is locked on. And Prince is charging to the tower. And we were able to make a comeback with 299 HP left on our tower. I'm really sorry for the mistakes I made, but we were able to win. Let's give him a good game. Let's give him a well played. And let's give him a thumbs up. So definitely well played to this guy. We're still able to win the matchup. So that was really nice. And I will be back at you guys when I copied his deck. Okay guys, as you guys can see, I copied his deck and I'm ready for the last match. I think I will do the last match right now because I already recording for quite a bit and hopefully it's not too boring. Hopefully you guys actually enjoy this challenge. For me it's a ton of fun to do these kind of videos, and this deck is definitely one of the most popular and one of the strongest decks in the meta right now. As I said, hopefully the balance changes are coming soon. But let's go for a match right now guys, 4-1 in the challenge, and let's go for the last match. So let's search for our opponent and let's see what kind of matchup we get. This time it doesn't matter what our opponent is using because we don't have to copy his deck and play with it. So hopefully he used like a troll deck or something. So let's see, looks like we're still searching and I think I'll just edit it when I found a match. Okay guys, looks like I found a match. Looks like we're facing a Korean player. Let's give him the thumbs up and let's give him the good luck. So as you guys know, we're playing the Giant Double Prince, kind of the spam deck with Spirit Goblins, Goblin Gang and the bets. So let's actually start off aggressive with Spirit Goblins at the bridge. Let's see if he drops something. Looks like he actually goes with a barrel. So we don't really have any spells to take it out except for the Zap, but I actually decided to go for a Dark Prince so we can actually go for a push. Here I will actually take the Electro Wizard, knowing that of course he will take some damage, but we're using a beatdown deck, so it's fine to take some damage in order to have Elixir advantage. Looks like he goes with a Mini P.E.K.K.A, but the Prince actually had his shield, and the Prince, like the Dark Prince, and the bats were able to kill the Mini P.E.K.K.A, so I think that will actually be tower. He also went with a Tornado, so I don't think he has much Elixir at all. Let's go with the Prince offensive, like at the bridge. Let's see if the Dark Prince will actually take down the Princess. Looks like the normal Prince did it, so let's see. Let's go with Spirit Goblins offensive, and wow, this is a crazy game, guys. He actually threw his lock, and wow, I was thinking about going with the Goblin Gang as well. Actually, I think I just will because the Giant is still there, the Goblins are still there. Goblin Gang will actually take it down. Actually, he goes with Electro Wizard, but I think this will be a 3-card match. Like 1 minute into the game, not even 1 minute into the game, and we already took down 2 towers with this deck. It just shows like how strong it is. So let's see if he drops something. Maybe he will go with his barrel again, but I think I'll just ignore anything he drops and just go for the king, like the king tower. There you go. He goes with 7 elixir. I would just go with my giant and bets for the 3-card, and I think this will be a good game, guys. Let's see if he has something. Looks like he goes with a tornado. I can go with my Dark Prince. I'm not afraid for him 3-carding because it has so much HP and his tower is just down to 800 HP. So it looks like he actually did try to 3-card us, but that was a good game. Let's give him the good game. Let's give him the thumbs up and let's give him the well played. So definitely well played on his part. It was a really quick match. Hopefully you guys still enjoyed it. So 5-1. We ended up 5-1 in the Grand Challenge, and we do have the crunches as well. So let's actually end up the episode with a crown chest and let's see if we get something. I don't think so, but let's see. We get some gold, we get some gems, mortar, arrows, barbarian heart. We do end up the episode with an epic. Let's see what kind of epic. Looks like P.E.K.K.A, so not bad at all. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure to smack the like button. If not subscribed to my channel yet, feel free to subscribe, and I hope to see you in one of my next videos. Bye guys.